Hogwarts Legacy has some big news. The game's director recently made a comment about DLC for the game. In this video, I'm going to discuss what the news means for Hogwarts Legacy and my theories about what DLC we may see in the future. First, let's look at the big piece of news. Alan Chew, the Hogwarts Legacy games director, recently commented on DLC during the IGN FanFest. Alan explained that the team was so busy preparing the game for its launch that it hasn't yet planned on releasing any expansions. The article quotes, "We've been really heads down bringing Hogwarts Legacy to life, so at the moment there are no current plans for DLC." Now, I know this sounds disappointing, but there's one key word I want to focus on: currently. It does make sense that they are still solely focused on the release of the game and haven't started developing DLC yet. They still have the last gen release in April and the Switch release in July to prepare for. They've also released a few patches and updates already fixing different bugs and glitches, and there will be more to come. Of course, they need to focus on the current issues and bugs with the game and deliver on their promise to last gen players who still don't have the game. The key thing to take away from Alan's statement here is he chose his words very carefully. He did not explicitly say there will be no DLC. He only said there are no current plans, which makes total sense. After the delays with the original game, you can tell Avalanche really wants to take their time to get things right before releasing it to everyone. It looks like this will be the case with any DLC or expansions, and I'd personally rather it be this way. Now, in terms of the future, once all the releases are out and issues have been fixed, I strongly believe there will be DLC. Let's take a look at the evidence. Firstly, Hogwarts Legacy had incredibly impressive sales in its first week of launch. It was the #1 wishlisted game on Steam for months before release. It had incredibly high pre-order sales across all platforms and quickly became the top selling game on Steam, Epic Games, PS5 and Xbox. Its physical sales in the UK were 80% higher than Elden Ring, which is also very impressive. Taking these record sale numbers into account, it would be a no-brainer for Avalanche to make DLC. This would be a huge money-making opportunity for Warner Bros, and it would give fans even more content to dive into. Now, what I'm about to share could be considered as actual hints towards future DLC, and it's something actually in the game. Credit goes to Last Marauder here for finding this in the game and sharing it on Twitter, so a big shout out to him. As you can see, what appears to be Professor Ronan's room in the faculty tower has a few curious items. There's a mini Quidditch pitch, wizard's chess, and a gillyweed poster. I believe this is a secret hint towards the future DLC. I've said from the start that the two expansions I would like to see is playable Quidditch and underwater exploration. Let's talk about Quidditch first. This makes total sense as everything is already in place. The Quidditch pitch has already been fully built into the world in Hogwarts Legacy. The main character goes to the Quidditch pitch to do broom flight trials, and flying is such a huge part of the game. There's always multiple NPCs on the pitch wearing Quidditch robes who are clearly meant to be practicing. There's also a lot of posters for Quidditch teams such as the Chudley Cannons all around the common rooms. Overall, there seems to be so many Quidditch references that it wouldn't make sense if it wasn't in the game at some point. Currently, we don't have Quidditch because the headmaster, Professor Black, has banned it at Hogwarts. I'm not sure how this would play out story-wise in an expansion, but they could easily find a way around it. It's so fun to fly around the Quidditch pitch, and I would love to be able to play Quidditch in Hogwarts Legacy. Another very fun game is Wizard's Chess. This has previously been confirmed in one of the showcases by Alan Chew that chess would not be playable in Hogwarts Legacy, but that's not to say it won't be in the future. It's referenced quite a lot in the Wizarding World lore, and of course we saw it more than once during the Philosopher's Stone movie. In Hogwarts Legacy, there are quite a few Wizard's chess boards all around Hogwarts. I even stumbled upon an old life-size version in a treasure cave. Many people love playing chess, and surely this would be even easier than Quidditch to add into the game. Now, I think these could either be two separate DLCs, or they could be combined into one mini-game expansion. My next DLC theory is underwater exploration. Similar to Quidditch and Wizard's Chess, there are references to it in the game. Firstly, there is so much water on this map. I know there are a lot of lochs in Scotland, so they have definitely stayed true to geography, but it's still a lot considering we can't dive under the surface. The Great Lake that surrounds Hogwarts itself is huge and could hold lots of fun quests and secrets. There's quite a few references to water in the castle, like the Slytherin common room being underwater itself. Now, in the books we mostly learn about life underwater during the Triwizard Tournament. Maybe they will incorporate that into an expansion, which will be really fun to play. Either way, an underwater DLC would definitely add fresh content and exciting exploration to a game that already has an incredible open world. And that's my theories on future DLC for Hogwarts Legacy. Honestly, I would welcome any DLC for this incredible game, and I will keep my fingers crossed. Let me know in the comments what you think about potential DLC. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more Hogwarts Legacy content. Thank you for watching, see you next time.